is a decades old magic mill. A friend of mine found it in a trailer that he just cleared out, and it turns out it was brand new. So this is the hopper, and you open it up and you see the grinding stones. This thing turns here, and the back here, you can set the fineness. I have it set to the finest setting. Big ass motor. And here's the flour that I just milled, ground. And oh my gosh, look how fine it is. So I'm going to make 100% whole wheat bread with this, and I'm going to start out with an autolyse. That means you just mix the flour and the water together and let it sit for a while. And so I'm going to do a pretty high hydration, 90% hydration. That means for 500 grams of flour, that's 450 grams of water. And the flour that I just ground, milled, it's still pretty warm from grinding it. Now I'm going to mix this up to get the water incorporated in the flour. And I'm going to let this sit for about an hour. 100 grams of starter, 10 grams of salt, and we mix. And this goes in a container. First, stretch and fold after 30 minutes. Make sure your hand's wet, and stretch and fold. Turn around, 90 degrees, stretch and fold, stretch and fold, and stretch and fold. And I can already tell that this dough is definitely not the same as the dough with regular bread flour because of all the bread and everything in it. So it's not as stretchy, but still good. So 2 more times, and then as the helicopter flies over, 2 more times, and then off in the fridge it goes. The dough just came out of the fridge, and oh boy, 90% hydration, and it's actually really easy to work with. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my bench scraper here to increase the tension here of the top and form a nice loaf. And now people use all kinds of different shaping techniques. I actually prefer to just take it like this and to fold it over to increase the tension here on the top. And that's it. I have my proving basket here with a towel. I'm going to sprinkle some flour in there. Plop it down and cover it and let it sit out on the counter for about 2 hours. The dough goes down on parchment paper. It's helpful if you put some flour so on the side of your hand so it doesn't stick like that. Forgot to do that. Now you score it. This Dutch oven is at 500 degrees. Goes in there. The parchment paper helps you put it in without burning yourself. Lid goes on. And it goes in the oven with the lid on for 20 minutes, and then I take the lid off and then bake it another 25 minutes, and we'll see what we got. Wow, look, this looks really pretty. Look, and it's even got somewhat of an ear here. So I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna cut it open, see what we got. Looks pretty good, except I don't know what's going on here. It's a little bit gummy. Let's give it a try. I gotta say though, the flavor is out of this world.